I want to talk a bit more about the death threats that were posted on my YouTube wall. It seems to have been last Thursday and then over the weekend again. I want to read them. And the reason I want to read them is because these death threats are still in place against Tommy Robinson on my YouTube comments by a gentleman called Celtic Island. Now, I haven't removed them, and I deliberately haven't removed them because they've been reported to YouTube, and YouTube have done nothing about it. The man's website, the man's YouTube page is still live, and the death threats, that are very, very clear death threats that have been reported to the police, and the police have taken supposedly seriously. We'll talk about that in a minute. The police have been informed about this, and the police are supposedly acting on this. I'll read what the man said. I'm going to murder Tommy Robinson. I'm going to get close to him, then stick an 8-inch dagger into his neck. Watch this week. I'm going to live stream it. That is what this man said. Whoever Celtic Island is, I have a good idea we know who it is. I wondered of the police. And if anybody does know exactly who Celtic Island is, it would be a very good idea to report him to the police. That was the first comment. That was made 4 days ago. And it's been edited by Celtic Island. Then he comments again 3 days ago, responding to Alternative News Network. Alternative News Network, you will see he is a dead man walking. Now, whether the police are allowing that to stay there for evidence, I don't know, because the police won't tell you anything. Because I phoned the police on Saturday afternoon. I phoned the Counter-Terrorist Command on their free phone number and said, it's just come to my attention that there are death threats on my YouTube page against Tommy Robinson. And the police said, oh yeah, we know about that. They didn't take my name. They didn't take any more information off me. They didn't ask me if it was my page that the threats were posted on. So very, very nonchalantly, they dismissed the death threat, or death threats now, and ignored them. Then I spoke to Tommy on Saturday night about it, and he told me that the Counter-Terrorist Command were coming around to see him on Sunday morning. And of course they came around to see him and tried to get him to sign a disclaimer saying that if anything happened to him, it wasn't their fault. Well, as far as I knew, the whole idea of policing was to prevent crime, detect crime, and stop people committing crimes.
Sorry, the police have been and gone. Complete waste of my time every time. They're just covering, all they've come for is to cover their own asses. It's like, if I get killed, we told you. No, just do your job. Just do your job. That's all I want you to do. Anyone who's followed me for 10 years, how many people have threatened to murder and kill me? How many times have I been assaulted? No one has ever been arrested. No one's ever been arrested. Is that insane? The police, do you know how many times they've come? I've had like 8 or 9 Osman warnings. They've just come and sit me down and say, yeah, someone's going to kill you, but we're not going to arrest them. We're not going to do anything about it. People are going to punch you in the face. We're not going to nick them.
Am I the reason you get stoned every week now? Build up integrity, got you texting, emailing me, wanting me to feel with you. Baby, just face reality, move on.
Sometimes it's hard to face reality.